What it do? It's been a lot of going on. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. It's been so much going on.
What?
It's hard to
literally crowded thoughts.
Exactly.
It's been too much on the mind, on the mental. God dang it, man. Like, for real.
No facts. But yeah, more recently, damn, bro. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the young brother name. What's his name?
Which one? The Mississippi situation?
With the white boys and shit.
Oh, Nolan Wells.
Nolan Wells. Damn, I forgot to send you that video too. But yeah, another brother at the hands of potentially the white man.
Allegedly, yeah.
But that video I meant to send you though. Nah, bro, they interviewed the white boys.
Twice,
and,
4 times, 3 times, couple times.
They was on there like shit. They was like, look, yeah, I mean, it's been cool, but if his mama didn't come out and immediately, say like try to blame us, and it's like, all right. So the first question I want to ask and get out the way is like, in these type of situations, are the white boys kind of like in a disadvantage? Like, could it be a situation where something genuinely bad? You know what? And again, I don't even know all the details to really have a real opinion for real. But I'm just asking, like, are they kind of like clawing their way up? If you in that situation, you got a black friend and they die, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean at a disadvantage as far as what?
As far as like what people will think happened, like. And they like basically you guilty until proven innocent on some black shit. Crazy. But yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know about disadvantage because I'm trying to get a clarification on what you mean when you say disadvantage. Disadvantage as far as what? Like what?
It's like with black folks. It's like, okay, we might walk out looking like this. We at a disadvantage being black. Or we might get stopped by the cops and they might just think we own some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just like, okay, in
you
reverse,
talking about with them being white in a situation,
with them being white with a black friend and a black friend die, are you at a disadvantage where people are automatically thinking like, oh yeah, you did something? Yeah,
but this is my thing with it though. I think they're more so trying to prove that they're innocent versus what actually happened to Nolan, and that's what I don't like. You know what I mean? It's like,
they're not really explaining nothing.
And maybe it's because they don't have any clue what happened to him. But how do you not? There's no way we go somewhere, bro, and I'm cool with leaving you behind with somebody, and I just don't, it's almost like I don't give a dang. Nah, fool, I'm gonna be on the interview like, we gotta find out what happened to my bro. Something happened to my brother. I don't know what happened, but and this is the thing that I don't like too. There's no compassion. I've seen them not cry one tear. How can I go back to the crime scene of where you lost your life and I'll not get emotional? Like, hey, cut the camera, hold on. I'm having a moment right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like they heartless in a sense when it comes to just looking at them and you get no feeling of like, wow, okay, they really lost their brother, as they say. So that's just my whole thing with it. I just don't see it's no remorse, no passion behind them losing a friend.
So like, what happened? If you know, I don't really know the details.
So supposedly he was saying like, y'all go without me, I'm gonna hang around with this chick.
The black dude?
Yeah, the black dude was like, yeah, y'all go on without me.
With a white chick?
Yeah, with a white chick. That supposedly one of the main dude that keep talking, I forget his name. He's the main one, but they got a picture of him with the girl that Nolan was like, nah, I'm gonna stay back with her. It looked like a little couple picture. It don't look like no friends, like no high. It looked like they was in some real, like they was close.
So where the girl at?
She ain't said nothing. And this is the thing. I respect that because why are y'all putting yourself out there for people to criticize and critique y'all? And they were saying the mom should have never exploited us and put the picture out. If the last place I seen my son was with y'all,
and y'all acting like y'all don't know shit?
I'm gonna put the picture out. This is what my son had on, and this is who he was with. Why would I not post the picture?
Right.
Yeah.
What do they know how he died? Like, have they found his body and shit?
Yeah, they found his body.
They don't know. Like, they can't tell how he died?
They saying possibly he drowned. But he had like, I guess he had some damage to the back of his head. They said his throat was missing or something. Huh? I said, what? Yeah. That was a video that I heard. And then they sent him to another person to do an autopsy. So and maybe y'all know in the comments, or maybe y'all know when y'all watch this video, how does that play out, with doing autopsies? Do they remove the throat? Is it some incisions? Do they have to go into the back of the dome?
Can't see why they would remove the throat.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I guess to see if he drowned. I don't know.
Yeah, but let me go back to me saying I wouldn't leave without. First of all, I know you. I know you gonna take care of yourself. You're gonna handle yourself. You're not gonna get too drunk. And then they was saying they was doing other stuff, drugs, and so I don't know. And these are 20, like 18, 19. Yeah. So I don't know. But at the same time too, I'm still just not leaving you. I'm gonna kick it with you. I'm gonna go. I'm over here, bro. I'm gonna just. I'm not. It's an island. I'm not leaving you on no island where you came with me on a boat. An island boat. What are we talking about? That means you have to travel back across water somewhere. So I'm leaving you and you came with me? No, I'm not doing that. I'm finna go find some chicks.
Hell no.
I'm finna go walk on this other side of it and I'm gonna go find some chicks or I'm doing something, bro.
And especially like not at that age.
Come on, fool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when we was that age, I mean, we was even on some simple shit. When we in the city, niggas be in big crowds, be like, nah, bro. I just be like, nigga, hey, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, nah, fool.
Imagine, that's what I'm saying. Imagine me being in the car. You in the car, you roll with me to the club, and you like, nah, bro, I'm gonna just take a random. I'm like, what? Fool, I'm gonna take you back to your car, or I'm gonna take you back to your crib first, or something. Especially at that age, I'm responsible for you, bro. We teens, or we 20, early 20, whatever, 21, 22, whatever it is. Nah, fool, I don't know. It's just I don't know.
And to me, okay, look. Like, I feel like with white folks right now, with a lot of things that's going on with black people, y'all are kind of getting a taste of, just a small taste of how can I frame this? Of how we have to conduct ourselves with white people having a stigma of being black. And what I mean by that is like, okay, it's just like these cops. I was watching a show, I think it was like Insecure or something. The black people got off the bus and the white cop came and was like, what's the problem? And the black, it's a comedy show, but she was like, oh, what? You gonna come and talk to us because we black? And the white cop was like, no, I ain't doing this. Y'all have a good night. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you need to be aware. Like, okay, so what am I saying in this situation? You know, it's been a thing where it's one black friend with a group of white people and a black person go missing and they blame all the white folks. Yeah. You need to be aware of that. Yes. That if you're that group of white people with a black friend, you like, no, brother, you sticking with us, nigga, because we don't want none of that shit to happen. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? Yep. We don't want nothing to be going crazy. We taking you back with us. We taking you to your mama. Yep. And then you can go do whatever you want to do. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Just like these cops. Y'all know it's a thing with these cops, like how they treating black folks. So if you a cop and you dealing with a black motherfucker, make sure you on 10 and like pinpoint accurate with your shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be aware of that. Just like we gotta be when we, nigga, how we been for our entire existence over here when we dealing with white people. We gotta feel like, you know, especially like back in the day, especially like in the 90s and shit, you know, you going to, hey, y'all, come on, like, when we go in here, hey, y'all, don't be pissed. I was just watching,
for real.
Well, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Man. They was on the bus, they was torn, they was going in the restaurant. Before they got off the bus driver was like, hey, look, y'all go in here, eat, pee, and don't piss off the white folks. You see what I'm saying? Like,
nah, for real.
So y'all kind of got to have that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's real. I respect that.
It's like y'all got to be aware of what's going on. Like that need to be playing on y'all brain. It's just like how, even on a basic level, how men are with women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, that's true. But that's something that's first of all, that has to be taught. That has to be something that's parented. You know, responsibilities. That has to be parents' responsibility. Naive. Yeah, you gotta. This is the thing. You have to be able to instill this into your child in real life. And I think a lot of times we ignore that. We ignore the fact that our kids have to go and deal with real life, and we coddle them so much that we don't teach them real life instincts and real life behavior on how to operate when they're not inside of the home. And I think that's another thing that needs to be talked about. And I talk to my son about that all the time, on how to operate with your Mexican friends, on how to operate with any friend that's not inside of your culture. You're gonna have to know how to maneuver and move. And don't allow them to say certain things that could be taken the wrong way, because once y'all argue, it's not a joke no more. If they calling you boy, son, whatever, you know, all that type of we check it in the bud quick, fast. Because once you get mad, it's boy, I'm so I swear,
no, come on, it's like why you even want to say that?
Yeah, why you talking like that?
But that's another one of them things that like people try to ignore, like it's not real.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, I get it. Like, ultimately, I'm on the side of if I do have to act a certain way around you other than myself, then maybe I don't need to be around you.
Yeah, 100%. But also, too, but also, too, with that being said, it's like sometimes you want to better yourself to just be a better person. So it's not more so, you know, I need to change who I am in a bad way. I need to change who I am in a good way because maybe the friend group you hanging around is more reserved or more chill. So it's now like I need to adjust to that. I don't need to be so frantic and off the wall, or maybe you the wild friend that needs to adjust and like, you know what I mean, and figure out how to act like how they act. Okay, they civilized, they chill, so it's like, you know, of course it's just the power of the mind and how you look at things. But yeah, I respect that too, because you shouldn't have to change and conform to be somebody else. But at the same time, if it's to better who you are, then yeah. But I get what you're saying too, though.
I don't think people know the difference.
Yeah.
Like hearing you say that, I don't think people I call these people like 0 or 100, 0 or 100 people. Yeah. Like they don't believe in a middle ground. So like when you saying stuff like you got to learn how to adjust, but like you don't have to change who you are. People tend to think that like, well, if I'm adjusting, then I am changing who I am. And it's like, no, like you can keep like the core value of who you are, but know how to conduct yourself. It's just, I mean, damn, is that fucked up? Is that just life? Or is that just life?
I think
that's a lot.
I think it is.
I think that's like deep rooted in why people want to be rich. And I think that, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's like the real definition of freedom for real. Like when you hear like people really talk about like I'm free, it's like I get to be who I want, do what I want, and not conform or have to adjust to nothing or never even have to think about none of that shit.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some people will take that and say, I want the financial freedom to be ignorant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you don't level up to pedal backwards. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't become rich to be like, I'm gonna go in the club, I'm gonna just throw some money at a head, or I'm gonna just go in the hood and throw money at somebody's face, or I'm gonna walk around here disrespectful. I'm not gonna love myself. I'm gonna violate women. I'm not gonna work out. I'm gonna eat just trash or whatever. It's like I don't have to love myself. I'm rich. I can do whatever I want, or I can operate and talk to people crazy. Don't associate you being financially free with you being disrespectful to yourself and other people. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because it's a difference. Damn, when you were saying it, I was thinking about something. But you know, bro, with a lot of this shit that we sit there saying, you know, one thing that like annoys the fuck out of me is so why what we're saying just can't be normal shit, bro. I've realized people do not like to think. They do not like to use their brain. Nope. And it's almost like they treat thinking like a task, like it's something that they have to go and do. It's like, no, it's there. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Bro, I swear, like a lot of the shit we say, like even shit that you saying right now, it's like if you just say that to somebody, people get so turned off so quick when you require them to just like, all you got to do is just think.
That's it.
All you gotta do, because if you out here, I don't know why when you were saying that, nigga, I was thinking about Bobby Brown. I don't know why. Because when he got rich and shit, he got ignorant as fuck.
Yeah.
And he would do shit like he would say shit like he'll be on the tour bus and see a car and be like, hey, stop the bus, and pull over the car, and be like, hey man, let me get that car up off you. I'll pay you right now.
And see, you're gonna have to hold your thought because now I'm finna segue to something else.
What, fool?
Because I always say this: before who you were. Once you get the fame, the money, it's going to only enhance that. So maybe that was the idea he had before he got bread. Like, before I get this money, I'm going to be picking out whatever car I want, or I'm going to be getting every chick I want. I'm going to run through every chick because he didn't have the access to it before. It was just a thought. So now that he has accessibility to it, I have the access to actually do what I wanted to do before I had it. Now I got it. I'm going crazy. Hammer, same way. You spent 90 million in a year or something like that?
Yeah, he gets so annoyed when niggas bring that up.
And it's just like, brother, obviously there was an idea that you had or something that you were lacking that you were able to actually go forth with and live out once you were able to accumulate the money, but you lost everything doing it. And there was no structure behind it. So it's like, I get you had the hard work, you had the work ethic or whatever to do it, but it's like, brother, it was somewhere in between you doing that and making the money and all of that. You were supposed to have some structure and some sense of knowing I could lose all of this. So I think that was the ignorance. I think that was the freedom, but it was the ignorance all mixed up in a dang gumbo pie. And it's like, you got to create some sense of like, all right, this is what I cut off. This is what I don't tolerate. This is what I do tolerate and accept. Like I am financially free, but it got to be a cap. I can't buy everybody's plane ticket. I'm sorry. I can't go spend $20,000 on every chick that I hang. Like, it's like, y'all got to put a cap on that. And I get you free, but listen, brother, you that money ain't coming the way you spending it.
All right, so I'm going to ask you this. So,
because I think it's deep-rooted trauma connected to something like that. So, yeah.
So, do you think money, if you had to choose one, would you say that money more so changes you or enhances who you are?
I think it's both.
Like on a general basis, what would you say it does majority of? Like, does it change people or does it just enhance who people really are?
Well, if you think about
if you just had to choose.
If you think about enhancing, I mean, there's many ways to look at that, because you can look at enhancing as still changing a person. You know what I mean? Because you still kind of, you're changing your lifestyle. You're enhancing your lifestyle. So that's kind of one and the same. You know what I mean? Those kind of go hand in hand a little bit. So when you say that, what you mean? Like, break it down a little bit more so people.
Like, okay, for instance, okay, let's say you're a regular 9-to-5 working dude. And it's like you just going to work, doing your thing, and you got a girl and you loyal, everything. You a good dude. But then do you think it will be little signs early when from the 9-to-5 nigga that you actually really like having a lot of women? Or when he get rich, he inherits
that idea.
He inherits it now. I don't want no girl. I don't want to be loyal. Now I want all the bitches. Or do you think, nigga, that's who you been? It's just maybe you was adjusting to the lifestyle that you were currently in, but you still had those little nuances where a person will be able to tell, like, nigga, if you get some money, nigga, you gonna have bitches.
I think curiosity piques the idea. I think curiosity is there. I think with anything, I think you never had a Lamborghini before. I think if you get bread, you're going to be curious on what does it feel like to sit in one and drive it. And I think that's what it is. But I think once you go past the limit of like, okay, I need to figure out what's too far and what's not. Don't go buy 5 Lamborghinis. Just buy one and see if you like it. Don't
niggas be buying so many cars.
Yeah, you don't have to buy 5 and be like, man, I'm going to just see what all. No, go test drive it. Go purchase one. See if it depreciates. See if it values, whatever. Figure it out. And then go get a couple chicks. Go have you some menage a trois, one night stands and threesomes and all that. But don't let that take over your idea in your life. It does not have to become a habit. Like, don't, because that's an unhealthy habit to have, or two, an expensive habit to have or to keep up with.
And saying that just makes me think about like the standard of life right now, where it's like everybody expecting these young people to be rich as soon as they in their 20s or whatever. Yeah. But like you saying that, it makes me realize that, and I guess I can say this because I'm not rich yet, but I would very much so rather be rich, like get richest like now, like than when I was like in my 20s.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Absolutely. If I was to get richest right now,
yes,
I would know, because I've experienced so much that I would know exactly what I would want to do versus like back then, nigga, what? Oh, nigga would have been going crazy. You gonna make too many mistakes.
Absolutely.
If you look at it, all the people who like fuck up with the money, it don't really be like 37, 38-year-old niggas. They don't be niggas in their late 30s or women in their late 30s. It'd be young ass fucking people.
That's facts.
So it's like,
even with relationships, it'd be super young. I think if you make bad mistakes and bad decisions with women later on, you just stuck in your ways and you didn't learn nothing from your 20s. If you still getting dogged out from women, you still allowing women to step on you, treat you like crap and all of that, or you just bad with spinning and all of that, you just never learned anything in your 20s. We used to go out all the time in our early 20s and we would take our work check, go get a fit and all of that.
Every week.
And every weekend.
And
every weekend and go crazy.
I don't know where none of them shoes, none of them hats, none of them clothes are now.
Got nothing to
where
show.
They at?
We have no souvenirs from our early 20s. Not even the chicks' trophies on the shelf.
That's why I be tripping off niggas like Desi Banks when he do like the skits. Yeah. I'll be like, nigga, how the fuck do you still have those clothes? Like, for real? Because, like, what happened to those fucking clothes?
No, that's facts.
But, damn, you was saying something. Fuck. Damn, it was going to be something I was going to circle back to the kid shit. Oh, yeah, and that's why you got to, like, it's hard, bro. It's hard. I know. I'm a dad. I know how precious your kids feel to you. I get it. But what we're talking about, like in a general sense, is why you gotta let your kids experience life early.
100%.
Because you don't want them being a 30-plus-year-old child trying to catch up on experience. Man. Because it's better to fuck up early in life than it is later, bro. Later, it hit way harder later, bro.
That's facts, bro.
And you know, and that just made me immediately think of like church.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people I went to church with, like, bro, I be seeing them on the internet and it's just like, how are you like that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I think about that with college. I think about that with college, bro. Like,
what you mean?
I just wish I would have had that stage of development at an early age.
Like you wish you would have went to college?
Yeah, because I believe a lot of that early information that was given to me at an early age, I would have been able to retain up until this point now. And just imagine how much greater our minds would be.
Because look at how a nigga think already.
Now, with no books. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying this as a proud thing, but I have books. I don't really read my books as much as I should. I don't really study any super philosophical people. I really don't. And I've been able to master the ability of remembering things. I better my communication, eye contact, my appearance, all that just based off of what I want for myself. So I can only imagine if I had like a coach or a mentor, a male mentor or somebody like that. I've never had any of that. And I think I turned out phenomenally. So I was just saying, if I would have went to college and all of that, man, what? Imagine my ability to walk across or stand up on a stage and just speak to people, which I really want to do in the future. But it just, I don't know, bro. I just think about all of that, all the information you get out of college and stuff like that. Even in high school, I wish I would have paid more attention.
You know what that is?
What?
That is a superior characteristic, because all superior people who, like, damn, what am I trying to say? It's one of them famous sayings. Like, niggas done said it before.
Yeah.
Smart people know that the way to get smarter is to talk to other people with other ideas. And like, basically what you're saying is that.
Yeah.
It's like, because if you would have went to college or something like that, what would you have been doing? You would have been like talking to other students with different opinions, different ideas, talking to professors with different ideas, different opinions.
Yes.
That would have like, because still at this age, bro, even with shit that I think that I know for real, every now and then I'll talk to a person about something that I know and they'll say something different that I haven't heard it in that way. Yeah. That'll pique like a new path of thought. You know what I'm saying?
Not for sure.
Which will open up my, damn. Oh,
caught him with the pause.
Which will open up my mind.
There you go.
More. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, bro, I think that's the key to shit is that's why you just go circle back to me saying I don't understand why people don't like to think.
Use your brain.
Because that is the key to everything, bro. Bouncing ideas, talking to different people,
yes, bro.
Getting your communication skills up. You don't know. That's why, bro, I'll never look down on nobody. Like just like I was talking to that homeless dude that time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I feel like every stage of person has some type of information that you may have not heard in a certain way.
Yes, sir.
That you can then use and take to yourself and like figure out other shit. Bro, it's been so much shit that I've been like 100% like, oh, I got that figured out. And like somebody will say something in a different way. And I'm like, damn, I never thought about it like that. Like that's a different way to look at it.
Yep.
instead of being like stuck in your way, like, oh no, you can't think about it like that. It's like this. Like, no, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta respect the brain,
yes,
bro.
brother.
God damn.
Yes, bro. Yeah, that's real.
And it's like people will hear stuff like that and be like, you one of them. What a way.
What?
A person that used my fucking brain?
A person that's more open-minded to receiving different ways of thinking about something?
Bro, that just made me think of that Lucy movie. You know, they real deal psychologists, scientists, whatever, they say that's bullshit. That we use, like, a person was like,
or something like that.
We use 10% of our brain.
Yeah.
So the real quote was taken out of context. It was, we don't only use 10%. It was like 10%. It was another way, because them percentages get weird. Yeah. And matter of fact, that's a new thing that I don't fuck with.
What, the percentages stuff?
Percentage people. I do like people who like debate with percentages.
Oh yeah,
I don't fuck with them.
Yeah,
because you sound like a robot.
Yeah, you would rather go off of experiences versus percentages.
Bro, when you're talking about percentages, you have to be extremely accurate, because just like that, damn, I need to look it up so I can know, because they was like, oh, it was taken out of context. It doesn't mean that we only use 10% of our brain. It was like 10% of our brain is something, and a person took that to say, oh, we only use 10%. Bro, when you're talking about percentages, you have to be exact and thorough on what you're talking about. So nowadays, that's such a good thing. It's like if you was to say, it's just like women do that a lot with these male statistics, but they know what they're doing, right? Because they know that percentages are supposed to be thorough, and they know that they could be vague enough to misinform people. So it's like, you could be like, oh, well, 80% of men do XYZ, but 80% could be 4 out of 5 people. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're saying 80% in a wholeness of men, making it seem like every man on earth and 80% of every man on earth, when you could be talking about a group of 5 niggas and 4 niggas might be fucked up.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
That's very true.
Like, and that's what I be saying, bro. With these messages online, when people using these percentages, y'all got to realize, and I really wanted to say this to the women, bro. The fucked up thing about these pandas, these niggas, and these men and these women talking to y'all about these things that's making y'all hate men. What y'all need to realize is that they are equally evil, because they know that they are misinforming you. They're doing it so that you can engage with them, which makes them equally as bad as the men that they are trying to make you hate.
Yeah. You
see what I'm saying? Because you manipulating and doing a fucked up thing as what you're trying to draw them away from.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you trying to push them away from men because men are evil and stupid, but you're evil and stupid because you misinforming them on purpose just to get engagement.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Just to get your point across.
Just to get your point across.
Yeah.
And it's inaccurate.
Dang.
You know what I mean? It's so much
real.
Misinformation on the internet, bro. And that's why, you know, like, it's this thing where people be on the internet saying like, Talil made a little funny, but people like him, I don't include in it, but I can use his point, because he just be like being funny and shit and crazy on the internet. But he got this thing where he like, it's just content. It's just content. It's just content. He just keeps saying that over and over.
Who?
Like Talil, nigga to be with Casanat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He got a clip where he like, it's just content. It's just content. Like, basically like telling people.
A lot of them say that.
Yeah, basically telling people like, shut the fuck up, right? Okay, so I personally, which this is separate from him, I don't like them 3 words, because what you have on the internet now is a bunch of people who are saying it's just content, putting out negativity, putting out misinformation. Oh, it's just content. Yeah. Like, they say that on Facebook a lot. Bro, it's just Facebook. It's like they say it in a context where, nigga, you taking this shit serious? It's not serious. Okay, cool. That's because everybody feels like their messages are insignificant. And it's like, oh, my message ain't changing nobody's life. Okay, cool. So if you have everybody on the internet thinking that, What do you have a pile of? You have a pile of millions of people who think that their messages are insignificant that are significant.
Right.
Because now y'all are a big group of people putting out messages that you don't think mean nothing.
No, for sure.
That shit, bro, the internet is fucking up people's minds. And I'm tired of people acting like what they put on the internet is just like for internet purposes. No. People live their life through the internet now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're being impactful to weak-minded individuals who think your content is authentic, but it's not. It's fake. It's staged. So you say.
But they taking it as real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But who wants to? But this is my thing, bro. Who wants to put out content that's not authentic? We're never gonna fake no beef. We never gonna fake no argument. We not gonna do none of that. You're not gonna see us on here being disrespectful to each other just for content. It's not happening. So at some point, going back to what I was saying before about the fame and the money, when do y'all draw the line? When do y'all have a sense of this is what's cool, this is what's tolerated and what's not? Why does everything have to be fake? Why it's not? I don't believe shit on the internet. Excuse my language.
Nothing. I swear to God, fool. It's crazy.
It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. And it's like, oh my, I mean, it's some things on there that you will call out. People be like, nah, that's real. And then it'll be proven by the content creator and you'll be like, oh, I did not. I was telling you that. I mean, I'm telling y'all, it's some unbelievable things that you'll think is really real and you'll be mad. It'll make you stop. I literally stopped watching. I'm not gonna say their name, but I stopped watching the content creator because I was believing in their story. And once it was revealed that it was fraudulent and fake, I stopped watching, stopped being a consumer.
And it's like, okay, sometimes, damn, how can I say this? You can have real staged moments. Okay, so what I mean by that is, okay, it's just like sometimes when we be talking. Okay, we could heavily disagree on something. And like, I could say something, you be like, nigga, what? And I'd be like, what you mean? And then you'll go, and I'll be like, you know what, bro? We're going to talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's not fake. It's just, right. I stopped it, and I'm like, nah, bro, we not going to do this right now?
Yeah.
Let's use this moment and emotion for content. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like, it's not fake. It's not like we like, purposeful. Oh, hey, disagree with me on this. No, it's actually real. And it's like, it can happen like that.
Yeah.
And my thing is, bro, with the internet, what shit always goes viral? Authentic shit. Authentic shit always goes viral, bro.
Hold on. Because a lot of messy, negative stuff do too.
Like what?
A lot of messy stuff. Like, what's buddy name? Saucy Santana talking about some here. Kids want to F me. And, that. People fighting, people creating fake narratives, beef, all that. You got dudes allowing their wife to get hit by other men. That's messy stuff. Like, that's what? Tell me what positive is on the internet right now. When Castanet was getting dragged for leaving streaming, they was annihilating my boy, and he was trying to do something positive.
Oh, you know what that just made me think of?
You got the King 6'8" dude. What's her Westbrook? She played, dude. What? She wouldn't even give him his number. He wouldn't even get the number. This man be on the internet getting thousands of numbers, and one chick, he got played. What? I mean, bro, you can't tell me negativity does not get pushed further than positivity.
Absolutely. Okay, so my question to that is like, who's more to blame? The people that's putting consumers. Out. Exactly. I was going to say the people that's putting it out or the consumers.
I would never disagree with you on that. I said it all the time about people who buy into OF. I'm not mad at a chick for doing OF. I'm mad at the man for buying into it. Why do you have a subscription for 15, 10, 30, whatever, to see a chick on there with a bikini? They really be playing y'all because they don't even be naked. They be sitting on the couch with a bathing suit, something you can see if you go to the beach. If you apply yourself in life, just go to the beach, go work out, go to the gym, go to the pool, community pool. Yeah, you can see the same thing.
They can't jack off at the beach. That's the difference.
Man, I don't know, because Pee Wee Herman was in it.
In the theater.
Theater. What?
And you was Pee Wee Herman at that
Pee-wee
point. You could have
Herman.
had any chick you wanted just off the name.
And I know we telling our age right now. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know. Go search who Pee Wee Herman was. No, did you see the Blank Check
That's
movie
a
I sent
sickness,
you?
fool. Yes, fool.
Bro, what is up with people when these kids, brother? The Saucy said that video just stick with me right now because it's been a major, it's been a more a newer,
nigga,
so to speak, topic.
Movies like
more recent,
the Blank Check Breakdown and in a video, I think you sent it to me. I sent it to you. Whatever. With the rap lyrics,
yes,
bro,
it's crazy.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood, he kissing a little girl on the man. Come on, fool.
Okay, cool. So this is what I want. I want to talk about this, bro, because it's like, were they wrong though? Clint Eastwood, the rappers we talking about, Blank Check movie.
Absolutely.
Were they in the wrong?
No, the parents were.
No, was anybody in the wrong?
Yes. The adult for kissing a kid, for accepting the role, the parents for allowing it to happen. But I mean, we don't know because they saying that Clint Eastwood just did that. He just went and did it.
Oh, that was
something he did. It was
improv.
unscripted. Yeah, he just freestyling. That's a freaky freestyle, bro. That's come on, fool.
But
people get handled for that.
But this is why I'm saying that is because what standard are we judging them off? So are we judging them off of the standard of life that they knew, or are we judging them off of the standard of life that has evolved where we have the information now? And it's like, did we develop new information and then jump back in a time machine and go back and be like, oh, see, y'all niggas was fucked up. But it's like, can you really say that they was fucked up if they were not hip to what we're hip to? If that was like a normal way of life.
Okay, so
you see what I'm saying?
I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but CM, child, has always been a thing. So why would we give them the excuse and say,
I don't really think it's been a thing for real like that. Bro, you gotta think, fool. You gotta think like way back when.
Wait. So
like young 13, 14-year-old girls, niggas was marrying them, fool, and it was just like
here in America,
like Elvis, yeah. Elvis' wife was like 14. Yeah. Nobody really said nothing.
Oh yeah.
Fucking what's the black group? Not New Edition, but the spinoff from New Edition.
Boys and Men.
One of them niggas.
Poison.
Yeah. Okay, that's a hit. Everybody singing it, everybody rapping it. But in the song, what'd he say? Girls underage, backstage. Everybody blew past it. Nobody cared that he said that. Yeah. Why did nobody care? Because it was a way of life. It was normal. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why did nobody, like, all them lyrics, nigga, we heard on them songs is crazy.
I mean, even the song that Aaliyah was singing that R. Kelly wrote, age ain't nothing but a number.
Come on, man. It's a bop. But, like, why did nobody give a fuck?
Yeah, I get that.
Like, it's like people didn't care about R. Kelly being with Aaliyah in the moment when he was with it, when it was happening. Why did nobody give a fuck?
Yeah, I think it's just because we know the age difference. I think just because we know, okay, this is a child who was an innocent soul, and you're an adult doing things that adults do to other adults.
Right.
That's the only thing that I'm saying and speaking from. Now I get what you're saying on a deeper level when it comes to psychological and I get it. I promise you, I get what you're saying. But right is right and wrong is wrong, bro.
But can we call it wrong though?
Absolutely, bro.
I don't agree.
So you would be okay if you had a daughter on set and a man kissed your daughter?
Today I wouldn't. In 2026,
anytime you're getting,
I can't say that,
bro. Yes, you can.
I can't say
that has been bro. Stop it, fool.
The reason why I can't say, I don't know who I would have been in 1940. I don't know what the standard of. I don't know
so
what
you
I would.
You saying
what do they call it?
You saying you saying you probably would have had the mindset of a man that was oblivious to all of this, and you know your kid on set getting bread, so you're like, you know what, y'all do whatever. I don't know what that is. I think it's just acting.
What do they call it when you get used to something.
It's crazy.
Conform or
accustomed to.
What do they call it? Okay, it's like the reason why people are like our kids think the way that they think is because we have curated the world and gave them the information to think the way that they think.
They're accustomed to it, right?
Exactly. So if you go back all the way back, I don't know what type of information would have been given to me that would have conformed my mind to think a certain way about something. I know how I think now, though.
Nigga, another man is touching your child. It don't fucking matter. Excuse my language. It don't matter.
I don't know.
What? If any man out there is comfortable with another kid touching a child in any form of fashion, I don't care if it's tapping. I don't care if you're a stepfather and my son. Nigga, call me. Don't touch my son. My daughter, don't do that.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
Tripping,
I think you thinking like that because of how your thoughts are now.
Bro,
you don't know how your brain would have been in the 30s.
I would have been territorial over my child. That's my child.
Okay, so why wasn't niggas like that?
Money.
Okay, exactly. So if your son is an actor in the blank check shit,
and that's allegedly, I don't know.
If your son is an actor, he in a blank check movie, and this 40-year-old woman, and he about to have a kissing scene. Mm-hmm. You don't know what your brain would have been like as an adult back then. You would have let him do it.
Yeah, I promise. I get what you're saying, brother. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Because now, what are you doing to this kid's brain at 12 years old when you a 40-year-old woman kissing a kid? Go get a 13-year-old go get a 12-year-old. Maybe they can do some little innocent stuff, whatever. That'll be completely different. But now what are you doing to my 12-year-old kid? That's how I look. That's how I'm looking at it. I get it though.
You using your brain now.
But no, I'm using my brain as right is right, wrong is wrong.
I can't.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
But as a father,
I can't say it was wrong.
Listen, but as a father, I'm gonna be honest. We give our kids, our boys, a pat on the back when they doing something like that. You got cracking with what?
Exactly.
You got cracking with a little. Okay, hold on. Exactly. Yeah, son.
Why? Exactly. That's my point, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it. I get what you're saying. I said that to say I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying, bro. I promise.
Exactly. So it's like we like that, but okay. So what if we was raised up in a time where it's just like now? Like if you have a kid now, mm-hmm. because that shit is so frowned upon. You're not gonna have little boys that are raised like that now. Now they gonna think that shit is weird.
Yeah, for sure.
But in our time, it got you cool points.
It's a system-based belief thing. It's like a systematic belief. It's just like one of them things that's just in our.
Damn, I forgot the word for that.
What?
Like I don't think it's conform. It's something I forgot. But that's what I'm saying. So nigga in the 30s, you would have probably thought that shit was okay. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah.
So I can't say it was wrong because I can't judge a different generation off of new information that they didn't have.
Nah, brother, you tripping. Wrong is wrong, bro. You bugging, fool.
Bro, okay.
If you love your child, no matter what situation they in, nobody better put their hands on your kid. I don't care what it look like. No, bro. But I get what you saying, but nah, fool. You bugging.
Damn, bro.
I've been on this earth before.
It's
don't
so
let
many
that hurt
scenarios.
Your brain, bro.
No, it's so many scenarios. Hold on.
Okay. I want to let that word fry your brain, fool.
Who did that? Okay. It's just like Kevin Hart with the Oscar shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's just like the F word, right? Yeah. In relation to gay individuals, the gay community. I'm not gonna say the F word. Yeah. But you see how I gotta say that now? I'm not gonna say the F word. I can't say it. It's disrespectful now. Yeah. But back in the 80s, it was free reign. Niggas said it on. They got it in movies. They got it on comedy specials. Why?